The ninth day of the third month in the year of our Lord 2024. I'm right at the University of Ghana campus where the 13th edition of the All African Games is taking place. I am here purposely because of the event, but I was amazed what greeted me when I got to the compound. A lot of structures around, and it drew me. I feel the need that I get to know what is really happening within University of Ghana, quite aside from the All African Games. You can see the structure right behind me. A canopy-like structure. It looks more like an edifice. And I'm very much interested, would love to know what is really happening here. I have a young, interesting, I could tell, that is equally intelligent young man right by me. He will take us through what exactly is happening behind us. Boss, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. So my name is Kenneth Naknumana.
I'm not cutting you. Already has given us his name, and I think straightforward. I would really want to know what is happening right behind us. You are welcome to Natural King TV. United Nations, I can see the inscription on your shirt. Are you a worker here?
Okay, so I'm not a worker. Okay, I'm not a worker. Currently, I'm just participating in the events happening, as you can see, in the pavilion.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 13th African Game has a lot of side events, and this is just one of the side events, and it is a pavilion for the United Nations and other partners, the African Union, and purposely to engage youth as part of the games. There are a lot of youth that are participating in it. So the side event is purposely to engage the youth on various issues that will enhance the youth regarding any other areas besides the game that is currently happening. So I came today to participate in the event happening inside, and as part of the activities happening inside is an education that was done initially this morning on the 2063, the African Union 2063 agenda, agenda 2063, yeah. So we learned a lot. Personally, I learned a lot on what the agenda 2063 actually is and how it's aimed to or how it's going to take Africa, or how it's going to empower Africa in 2063. So we learned a lot, and yeah, personally that's what I would say.
I'm very much interested in anything that will empower the African. I also heard something loud and clear that this is the pavilion
for United Nations agencies, the African Union, and any other partnering organization.
It tells me that this place is quite open for even outsiders.
Yes. All youth are invited to participate. This morning we had quite a number of youth that participated in it, and they are calling for more youth to come in because the various activities are really interesting and they are purposely for the youth. So one of the events is how to become a DJ, how to build your skills, public speaking, and other opportunities that youth must have access to. So yeah, it's for the youth. So they are calling on all the youth to participate in it.
Please, the name once again.
I'm Kenneth. Yes, Kenneth. Kenneth Naknumana.
Kenneth
Naknumana.
Naknumana. You know, there's All African Games.
Yes.
I don't want to quiz you on the theme of the event. I don't know how you'll perform. Do you know the
I don't
thank you. But the theme is experiencing the African dream. Experiencing the African dream. And looking at the theme, I have two things that I'm looking at. One, how African is the African? One. Two, what is the African dream? Do you really know the African dream? On the whole, do we know any African dream? And you as an individual, what is your focus? What is your dream when you think about Africa? I would pick two things from you quickly. One, how African are you? And I'm looking at your name straight away. Please mention your name once again.
Kenneth Nak Numana.
How African is the name Kenneth?
Well, Kenneth is an English name.
Okay. He is telling you directly that he is lost. That is just by the way. Yes.
And then, so what is again?
So Kenneth.
Okay, Kenneth, an English name.
And then
Nak is also an English name.
very bad. I'm sad.
And Numana, of course.
Numana. Gonna need papa. I understand that one. It's an away word, right? Numana. You know the meaning?
Yes, what I will give, something I will give.
My God. Numana. What I will give. Please. I love Numana. I would be very happy if you can delete all the other names and keep Numana. And which is the other one?
Kenneth Nak.
No. I don't like Kenneth. Numana. Is that all? Do you have any local even name?
So I'm Kwasi, yeah.
Kwasi Numana. And this will make you an African. So please, I don't know if you can delete Kenneth and the other one.
Okay.
I don't know if you can delete
No,
it. But if you can't, don't worry.
Yeah.
But I ask you to do one thing for me. Please promise me that when you give birth, you will give African names to your children. Please do that for me.
I already have them listed, so it's not something I'm going to plan.
And that will make you a true African. Give them African names for me. Now, the other one. What is the African dream?
The African dream, personally, is where Africa is able to have control, be able to manage its own affairs in terms of economy, in terms of democracy, in terms of governance, in terms of culture, in terms of all aspects, job, employment, without any external influence or dependability on any external country or body. So Africa's dream is that dream where Africa is able to be fully independent.
Fully independent?
Yeah, fully independent. And independence, I mean, they are able to have their own economy, they are able to manage their own economy, they're able to manage their own affairs. The level of corruption tells you that the African leaders, we are not able to manage our own resources, our own stuff. But that dream is for us to be able to know that, yeah, we've come far and that we are fully grown enough to manage what we have. And the whole dependency on the foreigners is becoming too much.
It's becoming and becoming. I know you have a lot to tell me, but I am more than convinced that this young man here with me, Kwasi, what is the African name? Kwasi Numana. I'm more than convinced that this young man knows what the African should do or what the African dream should be. If you are out there watching us, I urge you to come to Legon campus, and when you come, definitely you would have to trace where the United Nations pavilion is. Get closer, you would definitely pick some positives away. If you don't know the African dream, I'm sure you listen to Focus in Numana. It's been great interacting with you, and you were so articulate about the African dream. I love that. Please keep it burning in you. Be an African. Don't forget, when you give birth, give local names to your children. Plant into them the African dream so that someday we'll be independent indeed. Before I allow you to leave, I want you to do something for me. You know, Ghana, some 2 days back, was 67 years old.
Exactly.
Which is your favorite patriotic song? Favorite patriotic Ghanaian song?
I think this popular one, Arise Ghana Youth. Arise Ghana Youth.
Arise Ghana youth for your country. That is his favorite Ghanaian song. And on this note, I charge every Ghanaian youth out there, arise, take your place. All this will come out of consciousness. When you are conscious, when you know who you are, when you know what you are destined for, you will indeed arise. I'm more than grateful for having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. A revealing moment. God bless you. Bye.
Please.